Alright, greetings folks. This is Manny from Camacho Leather Designs, www.camacholeather.com. In front of you, you're seeing two of my Baton cases, both in the color what we call tan. So it's the lightest color that I offer. I just wanted to walk you through this product so that you know exactly kind of what you're getting as far as craftsmanship and all the little details. It's the first video I make like this, so bear with me. I just wanted to point out that these are two different models. They're both closed here. This here is the Berlin style case. And over here I have the Singapore style case. And their names actually came about because of customers that wanted specific placements of their pencils, believe it or not. So this is what we call the Wicked and Craig Bridle Leather. Beautiful, pretty much even color to it, front and back, with a white stitching, saddle stitch, that's going all the way around. Matter of fact, when I stitch these, I have a certain way of knowing of how much string I need so that I can end that stitch right behind this strap here. So you actually can't see a start or finish to the string, which is a pretty cool thing that I came about. So again, edges have been burnished. I use a machine to burnish those edges. There are different kinds of leather being used here. First one, like I said, was the Veg Tan from Wicked and Craig Bridle Leather. And then on the inside, I use a suede. So I'm just going to see if the camera can pick up that. Okay. This is a nice 4-ounce Tejas nylon string's going to last for as long as you can imagine, and even if this string pops, by the way, can be easily repaired. I can guide you through it if you want to do it yourself, or it can be sent back. I do have a 5-year guarantee on warranty on all my products. So fairly easy, but if I were to repair, let's say a stitch popped here. First of all, it's not just going to unravel the way a machine stitch works. This string is going crisscrossing, and so it actually creates a pretty strong stitch that even if it breaks, you can repair it by undoing stitches, a couple stitches, 3 stitches before it, 3 stitches after the break, and then putting in a new string there and following the holes that are already there. So, that's definitely repairable. Where if it undoes and starts unraveling, like in clothing, for example, once that stitch is undone and it gets loose, it's gone. So not an easily repairable thing, but this is no issues. So burnished on the edges, nice and smooth, has pretty much a shiny finish to it. And depending on the case, I'll go back and do an edge coat as well. I believe these two have been edge coat. So you can see that pocket here for the Singapore style is off to one side of the case. So that's a nice little design that ends up, happening with that pocket. And the strap right now, once these are pretty much complete, I don't like going back and tearing them apart to put a new, personalized strap to them. So I'll start from scratch. These are done, and I'm going to put them up on my website. They can be purchased. Now you'll notice that these hides, I'm probably going to put them up for a little bit, less than what they would normally go for. Because the hides have some imperfections I'm not real happy with. Just little scratches though, really minimal. Honestly, probably stuff that would happen over time anyway, depending on how you store it or how it travels and so on and so forth. So like I said, I'll probably put this up on my website within the next couple of days. So nice straight line, so on and so forth. I have my own technique of making that happen. You know, common techniques, but inside, you're going to see a nice suede feel. This is to help protect your batons. I pretty much have two colors that I've come up with for the insides at this point. If you get this lighter color, I'll try to go to this kind of off-white cream kind of internal suede. But this could be other colors as well. So it just depends on what I have in the shop. But I try to match them up. And you'll see that I have two brand new pencils in this pocket. I send these with pencils already, so it stretches out that pocket nice for you. But you can use regular pencils. You can use, personally, I like, mechanical pencils, and these zebras work nicely. Basically, the little clip is going to stop it from going all the way down, and you'll be able to pull those up real nice in there, okay? So a pen if you needed to, and a pencil, but usually two items, that's about it. You'll see the stitching there to hold that internal pocket into this front piece, and how that stitching goes down and creates an internal pocket out of the suede. So if I pull these pencils out, you'll see that internal pocket there. Nice strong pocket, it's going to be fine. And then of course the main pocket. When I have two pencils in here like this, I'm usually only going to fit about two batons in here because of their handles, right? You might be able to squeeze in three depending on the handles you have. But two easily, and one obviously no big deal. Every once in a while you'll want to open up your leather case. You can do this, and it's not going to mess anything up. You're just opening it up there. Makes it easier to put in your baton and it to come out. And as it goes down, it gets a little bit more snug. Now, something that you can't see unless you're kind of looking for it and feeling around for it is that I do have a metal bar on the inside. It's sewn into the leather, so you can't really see it. It's in between the suede and the outside. And so it's there to keep the rigidity of the case, and I started adding those a couple years back. Notice how the inside I've created and I've cut, into the leather here. You can see that. So that your baton handle will tuck in there as well. And these have been burnished. See, nice and shiny there. And so your baton handle will go right in there, nice and easy. And these as well can fit easily two batons handles up here. Almost a 2-inch length handle is no issue. Really, no handle is an issue because the leather, it'll just, you adjust it to what you have. Only thing is your baton's 15 and a half inch length total. And you're fine with these cases. Anything beyond that, I can custom make it. Longer cases, shorter cases, wider cases even if you wanted to fit more. All of those are just like little customizations you won't see on my website, but if you email me, I'll give you a quote of what that'll cost you. I think the only customization that is a little extra that you can do as you're building your case is for $10, I'll give you a different length case. I'll add an inch, maybe two. Some of the orchestral conductors have, really longer batons, maybe those that are working in the pit as well. But I can pretty much build anything, and I do have fun creating new things. So just to show you, I'm in the process of building a couple of cases right now. This is the leather without any backing inside, without that little piece of that metal that's about a foot long that's in there. Keeps its rigidity, and this is a chestnut color, so you can see it there compared to the the tan color. And so yeah, pretty much I've got a template for that. I cut it out using all my straight edges. I'll be coming out with a video there of how to cut long straight edges. And this order also wanted, they wanted a front pocket, so a pocket that'll fit, right here. It's kind of like my old original, actually, case idea. And it'll just kind of sit on the front of the case that way. So these, you hide your pencils. With this kind of pocket, you're going to see your pencils, okay? And so this is wet molded, and maybe I'll do a little video on that. If you haven't seen, I'll show you how I do mine. And so yeah, it holds its shape beautifully. And obviously I'll get this attached using glue initially, white glue, then trim it, and eventually I'll get to the stitch, and then the stitch will be going through this and the rest of the case as well. So it's really secure on there.